Hi. So this video is related to the context of an organization. So this is the topic for this video, and this topic is very important for each and every individual. Not only each and every individual, but for organization also. So today we will talk about the context of an organization, which is actually related to the organization. Now, first of all, we have to understand the context. What is context? So when we talk to each other, sometimes what we observe that whatever we are talking that is not related to our context means whatever the management wants, whatever management expectations are there, so we are not talking about in that direction. So it is very important. First, we have to understand the context, in which context we are talking. So today our topic is context of the organization, which is specifically for the organization. Okay, so let's discuss about this context of an organization. So context of an organization, basically it is a process. If you refer ISO 9004, there they has defined that the context of the organization is a process where input, output, and lot of resources and what kind of infrastructure is required. So each and every activity has to define to understand the context of an organization. And it is also important to understand there are some factors which can influence to our business, and these factors could be external or could be internal. So this we will understand with the new slide. And the new slide, if you see the new slide, there is one use boundary, and with it, this boundary could be your country, your state, your district, and within this district there is one organization. Now, to meet the business objective, there may be some issues from external side which can impact on our business. So it is very important to understand all those issues which can impact to our business. And at the same time, there are some internal issues. So some internal issue can also impact on our business objectives. So both of these issues, external as well as internal issues, we have to understand. If a organization doesn't understand the issues, either it may be external or it may be internal. If organization people are not competent enough to identify the external issues or the internal issue, then organization will face the issues. Organization will not achieve their business objectives. So this is very important. If we identify all these issues proactively, then we can survive our business. We can achieve all the business objective, whatever we plan, or we will be close to that. So let's understand the external issues and the internal issues. The external issues could be political, could be economical, could be social, technological, environmental, and there are some issues which are the part of legal. So these are the some kinds of external issue, but this is not all the issues. This is just an example to understand the external issues. And there are some internal issues. Internal issues could be values, could be knowledge, could be performance. So these are the some internal issues. Let's understand this external and internal issue further in next slide. Then if you see, the external issues could be, these issues could be a statutory and regulatory requirement. So each and every states are having their own statutory and regulatory requirements. If our organization not respect or not meet those statutory and regulatory requirements, this could be the issue for the organization. And the next is related to sector specific. Sometimes some of the sectors means like food industry, like automotive industry, and some other industries like medical industries, they all are having their sector specific requirement. So organization has to understand and determine all the requirement and the strategy how to mitigate or how to achieve all those. So it is very important for an organization. And competition is also one of the external issue. Our competitors are related to technology, related to cost, they are competitive with us. So this is also one of the issue, external issue, which can impact on our business. So it is also important to understand the competitiveness and the globalization. This is also one of the issue, and the social, economical, political, and the cultural issues. So these are also some of the external issue. I hope these terminology you understand. If we talk about the next, innovative and advanced in technological, how our organization is faster than our competitors to develop the new things or to provide the services to our client better than our competitors. So this is also one of the issue to achieve our business objectives. And the next is natural environments. Natural environments, in some of the area, rain could be the natural environments. In some of the countries, there are some earthquakes and there are some other natural environments which can impact on our business. So this we have to understand according to our geographical situations or geographical locations. So if an organization doesn't understand the external issues, or they don't estimate or they don't determine the external issues perfectly, then there are high possibility that organization will face some issues to achieve their business objectives. Similarly, there are some external issues, internal issues. Internal issues could be the size and the complexity. What is your size of the organization and the complexity of the processes and the product. This is also one of the internal issue. And if we talk about the next activities and the associated processes, so this is also one of the internal issues. What are the other processes which is the part of our organization? Without that, we cannot achieve our business objectives. So this could be the internal issue. And the strategies. If an organization doesn't have the strategy how to achieve the business objective, how to allocate the work to the team, what kind of competency is required. So if an organization doesn't have the strategy to determine all these things, then again this organization will face some issue to achieve their business objectives. And the next is type of product and the services. What kind of product and what kind of services we are offering to the customers. This is also one of the issue. If organization doesn't understand the severities of our products and the market expectation from our services, again it will be an issue for our organization, and this issue comes under the internal issue. Performance. So I hope all of you understand about the performance. And next is resources. If our resources means infrastructure or human resource. These two type of things we consider in resources. If an organization is not understanding what kind of infrastructure is required and what kind of competence is required to deliver the product or services, then it will be an internal issue. And legal and competences. So this is level and competences. So level and competences, so this is also very important issue. But in most of the industry, such kind of issue we identify. So I hope if you visit to your organization, you also find such kind of internal issue in your organization. But if your organization is facing such kind of issues, and if they are not working on this, they don't have the strategy, they don't have the monitoring planning exercises, then organization will face the issues and team will also be frustrated. So this is also very important for an organization. And the next is maturity. So this is also very important for an organization, that our team, our management and our system, at what extent our system, team, management is mature to deliver or to determine all such kind of internal issues, or to deliver the right product or meet the customer expectations. So this is also one of the internal issue. If organization doesn't determine this external and internal issues perfectly, then it will be very difficult to achieve the business objectives. So I hope you understand this external and internal issue. One thing I want to share you, that this series of this context of organization is having the 4 parts. So this is the first part for this topic, context of an organization. In next topic, we will understand the interested parties and their needs and expectation. Then we will understand the risk. What are the risks? How we can understand the risk related to interested parties and their stakeholders. And finally, in fourth, that is very important, to align all these 4 activities, so that this complete whole activity can utilize in an organization to achieve the business objectives or to avoid any failures related to the system. So I hope you people will be aware about this context of an organization, and this video will help you to understand the context of an organization, how we understand the context of organization. And if you think this video is useful for your organization and for your team, for your colleagues, so you can share this video with your colleagues, with your team members and with your friends, which can utilize such kind of approach, good approach in their organizations. This will strengthen our system, organization system. So thank you, and thank you very much for watching my videos. So I hope my videos will be helpful for your organization. So once again, I would like to thanks to all the viewers for this videos. Thank you, and thank you very much.